Hello everyone, my name is Jonas Auder and on behalf of my colleagues Uwe Grünefeld, Thomas Kosch and Stefan Schneegers, I present the butterfly effect, novel opportunities for steady-state visually evoked potential stimuli in virtual reality. But first, a warning. This video contains heavily flickering content. Please watch with precaution. Steady-state visually evoked potentials, or short SSVEPs, offer a hands-free interaction possibility using brainwaves. This also works in virtual reality. These two squares flickering at different frequencies. When a user is focusing on one of them, we can detect this frequency using a brain-computer interface. When we are able to detect the frequency, we know on which square the user is focusing on. To measure these potentials, we must place electrodes on the back of the head to record an EEG on the occipital lobe. Now we can use our brain for hands-free interaction in virtual reality. But a flickering square may be recognized as artificial or not matching the virtual world by the user. Therefore, we thought of integrating the stimuli directly into the virtual world. We choose butterflies because they fit into this forest scene. These butterflies elicit SSVEP responses by flickering with their wings. To make this even more realistic, we let the butterflies flap their wings to elicit SSVEP responses. We now have flickering and flapping butterflies. Each of these butterflies is flapping or flickering their wings with a specific frequency. When we detect this frequency in the user's brainwaves, we can detect on which butterfly the user is focusing on. But first, we had to find suitable frequencies. To find suitable frequencies, we conducted a literature review. We found 92 papers and extracted 72 frequencies. We removed all frequencies that occurred less than 3 times. Also, we ignored decimal frequencies. We obtained a set from 6 to 15 Hz. To find the most suitable frequencies, we conducted a user study. Therefore, we invited 12 participants. Our participants identified as follows: 8 male, 4 female, and none other. Our participants were aged from 23 to 33 and had some VR experience. We mounted electrodes on the back of their head and provided them a head-mounted display. In VR, they focused on a flickering square, flickering at the aforementioned frequencies. When our participants focused on the flickering square in VR, we recorded an EEG. Through that, we were able to determine which frequencies work best. In the recordings, we could clearly see the responses of our participants to the frequencies. From all the combinations of frequencies, we determined the 3 best working frequencies. These are 6, 8, and 10 Hz. We used these frequencies in a follow-up study with the same participants. For this study, we developed 3 different butterflies. One butterfly with low shape realism, one butterfly with medium shape realism, and one butterfly with high shape realism. These butterflies elicit SSVEP responses either through flickering or flapping wings. In VR, our participants focused on these butterflies. In the background, we recorded an EEG to determine the classification accuracy of the different stimuli. Further, the participants gave qualitative feedback. To obtain a classification accuracy for each of our different stimuli, we trained SVMs. We found differences in the classification accuracy between flickering and flapping wings. Throughout all conditions, flapping wings were outperformed by flickering wings. We also asked our participants to rate the appearance of our butterflies. Our participants rated the butterfly with real contours and flickering wings as appearing most realistic, followed by the butterfly with real contours and flapping wings. In terms of most natural movement, the butterfly with real contours and flapping wings received the highest score. To understand the reasoning of our participants better, we interviewed them during the study. For example, during the study, our participants mentioned several times that they found the realistic butterfly with flapping wings pleasant to look at. The flapping wings were perceived as less intense compared to the flickering wings. Further they stated, when the wings were in motion, they could easier focus on the body of the butterflies. Butterflies with low shape realism were perceived as machine-like, or like a TV with an old antenna. For such stimuli, our participants found use cases, for example in games like Minecraft. From our results, we derived that there is a trade-off between accuracy and appearance. For example, flickering outperformed flapping wings, but our participants liked the flapping wings and rated them as more realistic and pleasant to look at. Our stimuli with low shape realism achieved the highest accuracies. Our participants stated that they might fit into specific video games like Minecraft. Therefore, we conclude that a more realistic butterfly is not always suitable. All in all, we face a large design space here that needs further exploration. To summarize our work, we extracted suitable frequencies for SSVEP from the literature. We obtained 3 best working frequencies. With these frequencies, we investigated different levels of shape realism and different animations, flickering and flapping wings, of SSVEP stimuli in form of butterflies. Flickering wings outperformed flapping wings. Here we face a trade-off between performance and realism. Thank you for the attention.